We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. It's the finale of this three-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Machado and Donaldson slug it out next on the show. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. What's this lineup got to do tonight to get a W on the road, Steve?
Well, we all know they're going to try to hit the ball out of the park. They lead the league in home runs. They have the power to score at any moment up and down that lineup, and they have a very dangerous middle of the order.
First pitch, 7:07.
Dickey's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is in the air out to right. Bautista giving chase. Makes the play, one away. With that, here's how Buck Showalter lines his Orioles up in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on? Sean Parks gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. The tag, and he is out. Devin Travis will stand in trying to keep that hitting streak alive. You see what he's done over the past 9 ball games. Flipped out the other way towards short. Escobar with a sliding stop in time. Oh, love it. Dalton Pompey will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Parks moves over. 2 down. Sean Parks will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Sean Parks.
Dickey comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air out to left. Moving under it, Pompey. And that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Troy Tulowitzki, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Parks will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Striding into the box, Sean Parks. He flew out in his last at bat.
Left fielder, Sean Parks.
Storen's ready. Here's the first pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Pompey at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 52 for him thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story, right?
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in, and maybe a ray of hope as they get the first 2 men aboard here. And this crowd's just itching for something to put their hands together about.
Well, the positive moments, they've been few and far between, but they're not out of this game. Now, they've got some guys in this lineup that can make this deficit go away.
Parks is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball, but he didn't get.
Josh Donaldson will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Trying to strike him out for the third time. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Parks is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Sean Parks will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Bautista to the track, to the wall. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right.
And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Ubaldo Jimenez. He's our top player of the game.
Derek flinched. We're 4.5 back on the Jays.
This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Sean Parks is our man to watch, and it's pretty obvious why at this point. He comes into this game with a 30-game hitting streak on the line, and just about everyone around the baseball world is taking notice.
Yeah, you know, he's still a long ways away from the all-time Major League record for consecutive games with a hit. But anytime someone gets to 30, boy, that's a big deal. You know, we talked about him being at 20 games a couple of weeks ago, and we said he was hot then. So what now? What is he, scorching?
Well, there's no doubt everything looks good mechanically for him at the plate. But the hardest times are ahead, if you ask me. When you take a streak into the 30s, everyone takes notice. And as Matt mentioned, pitchers want to be...
A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now.
Yankees suck.
With that, here's how Buck Showalter lines his Orioles up in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now. He's been a one-man wrecking crew lately, driving in 20 runs over the last 10 ball games. I guess I shouldn't say one-man wrecking crew. It takes a lot of...
Sean Parks will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Jacoby Ellsbury will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. 1-1, here it comes. Now this is popped meekly in the air. Playable on the infield. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And the screen shows the story right there as that hitting streak. Greg Bird will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Parks ranging back. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Leading off for the Orioles, left fielder.
Leading off the inning, Sean Parks. And they'll need him to get something going here. Swing hard liner to left center. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Around first, heading for second now. And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches forward up the all-time list.
I cannot imagine feeling that good at the plate as he has. I've never had a streak anything close to approaching that.
Chris Davis will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Headley is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Well, anytime you get an RBI guy to the plate with less than 2 outs, and he does that, he is not happy. That's the kind of at-bat that'll stick with you for a while.
Mark Crumbo is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 1 out and a runner on second base. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
You know, a lot of times
Danny Valencia is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really... Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 4-1 game. Rob Refsnyder stands in. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. He lays out for it, but he can't.
Oh.
The throw pulls him off the bag. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Sean Parks steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
And remember, he jumped all over that first pitch, so don't be surprised if he does it here again.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. And he will get there to make the running play. And Didi Gregorius digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Chase Headley digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Parks has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair, and it... Sean Parks will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
High and deep to right center field. Looking up is Hicks. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 54 thus far, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday.
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Jacoby Ellsbury. What a performance he turned in. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really...
Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. His hit streak is now over 30 games, and the entire baseball world is starting to pay attention to what he's been able to do.
But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he wins. Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Well, you're right. His last game was excellent, but he just keeps adding to those numbers. Over his last 10 games, he's been hitting over 350. I'll take that anytime.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. Tillman sets, coming at him with the 0-1. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Parks is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And with a quick breather, Starlin Castro steps in for the first time. One of those guys really needing something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go of it lately. Tillman into his motion, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Smoked on the ground left side. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. A look there at the most famous urban park in the United States, Central Park, set to go again here from Yankees. Sean Parks will try it once more. He lined out to start the ball game. Shot towards second and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. And the streak will continue as he creeps even higher up the all-time list.
Well, you feel so good at the plate, but now there's so much pressure on you to continue to get those base hits. We'll see how long you...
Danny Valencia strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Pineda pauses. Here's the 3-2 on the ground to the left side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
And ideally on this play, you'd like to think you could make it up to third, but no sense risking it if you're not sure. So even though he was in motion on the pitch, he's going to wind up holding on at second base.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and standing in now the third baseman, Manny Machado. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. 1 there, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Chris Davis stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Sean Parks digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Sean Parks.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent out to straightaway center field. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out. Brett Gardner will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Carlos Beltran will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up.
Oh, hold on. What a stop. Excellent effort, but no chance to make the play at first. That's a base hit. Sean Parks gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Sean Parks
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Beltran. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 base. Gary Sanchez will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Parks is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game.
Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Seattle Mariners. Manny Machado and Robbie Cano, part of the featured action next on the show. Sean Parks strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Baltimore, left fielder Sean Parks.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches forward up the all-time list.
I cannot imagine feeling that good at the plate as he has. I've never had a streak anything close to approaching that.
Adam Jones steps in for the first time. One of those guys really needing something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go of it lately. Iwakuma comes set. 0-2 on its way. For short, hit hard. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Yeah, it looks like these guys mean good.
Manny Machado will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
And he hit over 300 during the last month, so he's seeing it really well right now.
Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2. And EK, you take a look at these Mariners entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A 3-run homer off the bat of Manny Machado. 34 home runs now on the year. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
You just can't throw that pitch right there.
Nelson Cruz will stand in now. Currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Yeah, and he just completed a great month at the plate where he hit over 350.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. High and deep to left center field. Parks ranging back to the... Right off him. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run.
The left fielder, number 34.
Sean Parks will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Aoki going back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 55 on the campaign. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog.
Now to the plate, Sean Parks. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Well, the last time that was a fastball, and it didn't really look like...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of...
Robinson Cano will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
Now he reaches out and tries to dump this one out to left. And this ball's going to fall in out there, a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Kyle Seager digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score too.
Swing and a looper to left. Parks coming on. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. But I don't think he had designs on even really trying it as he retreats with... Sean Parks will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Martin going back, still going back. And this one is gone, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Boy, have a night. His 3rd home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolute.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Seager. He flew out in his last at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Parks racing back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Number 10 will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In the air out to left. Parks has it in his tracks, makes the play, 1 away.
There you see the numbers from his last appearance, and they are not too good. Gave up a run.
At the plate, Ketel Marte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Drilled to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Leonis Martin will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Parks is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2. Sean Parks will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Mariner bullpen. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Now batting number 10.
Adam Jones strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Nah.
Hard hit ball to second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Manny Machado is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Here comes the 0-1. There goes the runner. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in there. Base hit. The run scores from second.
A really good at-bat here as we watch it again. Look, he finds his pitch, drives it right back up the middle, and with 2 away, that runner doesn't have to hold up.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in.
Our team. Everything has been reset.
In front of a loud but unmistakably tense crowd, MLB The Show's coverage of the Major League Baseball postseason begins right here. It's the one-game American League wildcard playoff. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, here's how Buck Showalter lines his Orioles up in this one. Steve, what has to happen if they want to survive the wildcard game and move on?
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you've got to look for the ball to get up in the zone. If you swing at anything down, you're going to be rolling over pitches, and it's hard to get a rally started if you're hitting into double plays all day.
Into the seats, 0-1.
First pitch, 7:06.
Fly ball heading for the alley after it is burned. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he will make it there with a double to start the ball game.
Oh, it's just so important for a visiting ball club to come out swinging in the first inning. You've got to do what you can do to get on the board first. And he gives him a good shot at that right here as he kicks off the night with a leadoff.
Adam Jones steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. And not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, a very important at-bat there. And not just to take a 1-0 lead, but to do it in the first inning against a pitcher like this.
Sean Parks will try again here. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
Yeah, a lot of guys are trying to pull everything when they get up to the plate. He went the opposite way and really paid off for him.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of...
Marlon Byrd is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Parks going back on it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back. Sean Parks comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
Oh, and guys, he absolutely hammered that pitch.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Oh, man.
Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as the O's have extended their lead now 4-0.
Well, if these guys are indeed going to advance...
Striding into the box, Yan Gomes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Parks sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Sean Parks will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. But it'll kick off the scoreboard out there in left. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
I'll tell you, this is not a bad pitch location-wise. It's down and away, and he still nearly knocks this ball out of the park. That's a testament to how good a hitter he is, that he could swing at a pitch that would give most guys fits and still drive it for 2 bases.
Into the box, Adam Jones. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. I wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Manny Machado will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Long throw to third, and he is in there.
Yeah, and about the only...
Carlos Santana will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Parks will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
The catcher, number 10.
A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried
LDS. The Blue Jays are up 1 game over Detroit. Let's see. LA, Washington, San Francisco, and the Cubs. The Mets got eliminated. Wow.
Well, the race for the World Series crown is down to 8. And a capacity crowd is in postseason form as we get you ready for this one. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Steve, what's the key for them here tonight?
I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
And this one is gone, a home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ballgame. His first homer so far in the series. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Oh, man, look at these guys down there. You're not going to see a more fired-up dugout than those guys right now. What a big swing of the bat. You're in the postseason, you're on the road, you're facing a hostile crowd, and he comes up with the swing of his life right there.
Sean Parks will get a second shot at it now. Remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going.
Yeah, they tried to sneak a fastball by him.
And that may have had a bit too much on it as he can't knock it down. And a relay home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Now the pitching.
Now to the plate, Danny Valencia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. You have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Hot shot to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Manny Machado strides forward with the bases juiced now, and a big hit here could really put this one out of reach early on. Keuchel pauses. 2-2 on its way. Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead. Sean Parks strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Sean Parks.
Feldman pauses. Here it comes. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The relay, and he is in there.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling 2 all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Danny Valencia will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the left side. Valbuena's got it. In to score is the runner from third. It's 8-0. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
When you're already losing the one.
Manny Machado will dig in. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home. Chris Davis stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
Line softly out toward left center, and that'll get down out there. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 9-0. Sean Parks gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Sean Parks strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots his ball right back up the middle.
Stepping in, Danny Valencia, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series as this lead got even wider. Sean Parks will stand in to try it again as we take you back to the top of inning number 1. Here he was leading off the ball game as he got things off on the right foot with a solo home run. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the runner from second is in to score.
And if I didn't know any better, I'd think this was the 27 Yankees up there. Now that's 16 runs they've pushed across so far in my scorebook.
Danny Valencia will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. Rocket to third, right at the third baseman, and that'll end. Sean Parks strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drives it to deep right field. Back goes Springer. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game as the blowout continues.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this.
And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance...
are still up 2 games over Detroit.
After a hotly contested start to the series, what's in store for us here? It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Baltimore Orioles and the Houston Astros. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, they got to love the production they're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now. He's coming off a multi-home run game, and he'll try and build off that momentum. We'll see if they try to approach him indifferently throughout this game.
Sean Parks will stand in, and he was one of the heroes last time out with 2 big home runs.
Well, he picked a good time for him, too. Here on the big stage in October,
Sean Parks will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Not the result you want, and especially swinging at the first pitch. Got to make the pitcher work.
And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. We'll head now to... So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Evan Gattis is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Flipped out the other way towards short. And that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single. Sean Parks will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
0-1, here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Lifted in the air out to center field. Gomez giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Carlos Correa will stand in for the 4th time now. Still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far. They've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Sean Parks will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Gomez to the track. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of this series as the Orioles move in front now. And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
This streak's still going. Astros. This way now I can choose jerseys. Mine.
A look there at a sold-out crowd that's been whipped into a frenzy. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference maker in this game. He's had a pretty big impact on this series.
Sean Parks comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Sean Parks.
There we go.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
This is how you make life difficult for that pitcher out there. He's going to get to make one pitch from the windup and then go right into the stretch because this is a bullet down the line. That's a great at-bat there as he gets him going with a first pitch double.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Jones. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
On to first as Valbuena throws him out, one gone.
Well, he gave up.
Manny Machado will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best. And they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
Got him on
and the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play. And just like that, the inning is over. We've played an inning. Still nothing. Preston Tucker will dig in here. And it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just one game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
Sean Parks stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Hard liner toward short. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in. Colby Rasmus is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. He'll take this in without much trouble, and two are gone here to start the fourth.
Now batting.
So with two gone now, here's a look at our playoff brackets. Sean Parks steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Sean Parks.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a two-run shot to left center, his fourth long ball of this series, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Carlos Correa will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more. Sean Parks will stand in to lead things off for the Orioles. Adam Jones set to follow. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Out in front of it, strike one. line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. And he's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Adam Jones comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
In this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Very brisk. Manny Machado will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
He's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Chris Davis ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Runners on the move for second. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no error. A beautiful nighttime view there of the Baltimore skyline as we head to the top of the 9th in this one. Carlos Gomez will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. He'll come home with it, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Well, you know, their work is not done yet, but they've done what they needed to do up to this point. And they take care of business here to punch their ticket to the ALCS.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a real good performance.
Oh, man. Alright. Let's see. Alright. There's the Cubs and the Dodgers in the NLCS, while we face the Jays. Oh man. This can suck.
To call the atmosphere here charged would be doing it a disservice. It is positively electric in this place as we get you set for postseason baseball on the show. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, they got to love the production they're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now. He went deep last game, and he seems ready to take advantage of any mistakes he sees right now.
Bautista is there, and it's a first pitch out to start the ball game. At the plate, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
I don't know how to take strikes.
On the ground to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Troy Tulowitzki. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Sean Parks will stand in to lead things off for the Orioles. Adam Jones set to follow.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Ranging back is Pilar, still going back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Jose Bautista is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Parks looks up. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Chris Colabello will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. In the air out to straightaway left. Parks moving to his left. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and in steps their catcher A.J. Pierzynski. Tillman into his motion. Here's the 2-1. Ground ball left side. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Sean Parks will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first two plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball.
No!
Think about hitting the line driver right back up.
No!
Throw gets him, two down. And with two away. Digging in to try it again, Jose Bautista. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. On his way to pitch number 75. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Parks is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. Sean Parks will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. If he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Taken high and deep to right. Bautista looks up. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Oh, it's so good.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series as they take the lead 4-3.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
Sean Parks will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. Hit sharply toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Devin Travis will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Now, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Parks ranging back, leaps high at the wall as he makes the catch.
No way!
And he took away extra bases right there.
Well,
no
this is really well done out there. I can't tell you how many times I've seen guys range back to the wall and then mistime that jump.
Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
Holy crap. Alright, still no progress. progress in the NLCS. I think it's the best out of 5. No, best out of 7 for the CS. Yes, best out of 5.
After some high drama in game 1, a capacity crowd on hand here, and they're definitely making their presence felt. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, they got to love the production they're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now. He's got some wheels on him, and that's a big part of why he's successful at the major league level. But routine grounders become tough plays. Singles get turned into doubles.
Josh Donaldson strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's Sean Parks will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Not the result you want, and especially swinging at the first pitch. Got to make the pitcher work.
Drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Bautista, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Yeah, real good extension on the swing that time as he goes out and gets that ball. You'll see the right fielder's got no shot at this one as it's over his head and one hops the wall out there. That's going to allow him to coast into second with an easy double.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Jones. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the...
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores. Troy Tulowitzki is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Parks waits on it. 2 gone.
Man,
Josh Donaldson in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
On the ground to the left side. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Sean Parks will stand in to lead things off for the Orioles. Adam Jones set to follow.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
This is skied out to deep center field. Ranging back is Pilar. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Jose Bautista will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Parks racing back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Troy Tulowitzki will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit.
Edwin Encarnacion will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Parks ranging back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Sean Parks gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. High and deep to straightaway right. Bautista looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series, and the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Sean Parks will stand in to try it again, already with one home run in the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Pilar's there. 2 down. Jose Bautista digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score too.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to take it is Escobar. 2 away now. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player.
Oh man, look at the Cubs. Man, they took a 2-game lead over the Dodgers. We see the Cubs in the World Series.
Postseason baseball on the show is in full swing. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series. Back now as we draw ever closer to Josh Donaldson, set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Parks on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Jays 0, O's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Sean Parks comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Off for the Orioles, left fielder, Sean Parks.
Driven out to deep left center field. Ranging back is Pilar. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Whoa!
So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. His 3rd home run of this series. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Shit! What the hell? Good job. Let me plug it back in.
Yeah.
Turn it back on.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, I guess you suffer. Alright.
Alright.
We're live.
You're live. And
So-
taping. We'll just plug it in here.
See how you pop another breaker?
I don't know. See if we can't.
Wait, where'd this come from?
Up there.
Where's it lead to?
Outside.
Does it lead to the pond?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I can't reach it with the door in the way.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, break.